Hello, everyone. Sorry for being so late. Sorry for being late. Just there's so much stuff that I wanted to talk about happen. How is everyone doing? Hi, everyone. Let's see. Hi, Hannah, Macy. Mm, now I cannot read who changed this. Now it's so difficult because now I cannot read the normal names. Now it's like the username. And it's like so confusing. But I know Lady Pink is BTS Paved the Way, Super Tuna, Yell, Quiz World. How is everyone doing? How are you? I'm completely today I don't know, I'm in a good mood. Even though the past few days I feel like army on social media is like crazy. But at moments like this, I feel like when it gets this crazy, we need to literally like log out. I'm going to talk about all of that in a second, but Bora, did you see Taeyeon? Yes. I saw all the Instagram updates, the Instagram stories, and it's just crazy. Touch grass, exactly, because so many times I see armies, and it's like I understand that we all love being part of like the online side of the fandom. Like, of course, I'm on YouTube. So I totally get that. It is entertaining, but you have to remember that not everything that you see online, like all of these tragic things, like fandom wars and all of that, that is not real. I will talk about this in a second because I don't know. I feel like some people take all of the fandom wars like too seriously. Like, no, like it's a real thing. And it's like, no, it's not real. It's just online. You can just, you know what, just log out, touch some grass, and listen to BTS music just by yourself. The internet is not real. Yes, kind of. I'm going to talk about this in a second. So that is just the beginning. What happened? So many things happen. And at the same time, I can say that nothing has happened because so many things have happened in terms of like fandom wars and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, none of that matters. I will talk about this in a second. It's really not that big of a deal. Um, yes, I don't get it why they get super intense. There's levels, exactly. Like, I feel like the normal thing, for example. So let me show the first slide so we can start. So, for example, today I wanted to remind you to vote for Jimin for the VMAs. Now, the normal thing is for me to encourage everyone, like remember that this is very easy. It takes literally less than 1 minute. And you can vote every single day, 10 votes. If you can wait for Power Hour and vote 20 times instead of the regular 10. That is the normal thing that as a fandom we should talk about. But it always goes like beyond that, it always goes beyond the conversations online. They get so intense for some reason. So what I wanted to talk about is not specifically about this, but it's an example of how things can get like a normal thing, like a simple voting for the VMAs. And let's remember something, okay? We are voting for Jimin for the VMAs because we always vote um, for as many things as we can. But the VMAs are the VMAs. Like, I'm so sorry. The VMAs are not like a super serious award. Like, it's not the AMAs, the BBMAs, or the Grammys. It's not the Mamas. It's not the Melon Music Awards. But it's still, we can encourage and don't take it too seriously. Like you don't have to yell at everyone like we're losing. Like calm down, like it's not that big of a deal. Um so I'll talk about that in a second. I'm currently voting in three different accounts. It is very easy to vote. Like I have a couple of email accounts, so I'm just using all of them. Um, it's extremely easy. It takes nothing of my day, no time at all, basically. So yeah, and also it's the VMAs. Let's encourage everyone to vote, but also it's not the end. It's not the end of the world. You know. Okay. Another thing, our YouTube priority is Dynamite official music video. And do you guys remember a couple of days ago, I said like we're not there yet. Um, we're still behind. Okay, apparently we're not behind anymore. Dynamite is predicted if we continue with our daily average, we're doing great because now the prediction is that Dynamite is going to reach 2 billion first before this other K-pop song, K-pop music video. So we're doing pretty well, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Let's just encourage everyone. We're doing great, but we cannot fall. We cannot fall. So we need to maintain this number and even increase our daily streams. So instead of 28 days, is 27 days or 26 days. So let's see, continue doing what you're doing because it's going great. So yeah, let's continue with that. So it is working. It is working. But we have less than a month and let's just continue. It's amazing. And of course, on Spotify, our priorities are Don't Say You Love Me, the song by Jin, and Permission to Dance on Stage, the full album. As always, this is very important. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about, let me change the title. Here. So this has, some people have sent me this. This is a YouTube channel that reacts to different musicians, I guess. Um, there are a lot of those, but this one in particular, this guy has been reacting to BTS for the first time, and we know how it goes. Like we know all of these YouTubers start reacting to BTS, and they also start reacting to some K-pop groups. There's nothing wrong with that. That is a personal decision if you want to watch these reaction channels or not. And a lot of people apparently have been recommending this guide to react to my guide to BTS, the guide to BTS for skeptics, haters, and non-pop fans, the one that I made, which I love. That is the reason why I made that guide, and that is the reason why I made a lot of my videos. So reaction channels like this can react to them. I particularly edit the videos in a way that the music, for example, is just 5 or 6 seconds max, so it can still be fair use. What I try to do with my videos is transform the content, give some opinions. So it's not just BTS. So there's more value to the video than just the BTS video. And that is why all of my videos are fair use. And for that reason, if these, and also if other YouTube channels react to my videos, they can monetize those reaction videos. Totally. It is my editing, but my point is that I would never copyright claim any reaction channel because I want new people to react to BTS. I want people who don't know BTS to get to know about BTS and all of that. So when the reactions to my videos specifically is not fair use because they don't give enough commentary, YouTube itself sends me a notification and it says, this YouTuber is using your content and not transforming it enough. So I can put copyright claims, even copyright strikes in some cases, but I don't want to because I want new people to react to my videos. And you can or you can already monetize. Like if you're a new reaction channel reacting to BTS, you can already monetize my videos. I spend hundreds of hours editing these videos, writing these videos, but it's okay. Like I will not copyright claim your videos. And you can monetize from the money from all of my content. You can monetize my content, just, fair use, like give your commentary. But this guy apparently, like, people have been asking, it's 5:23, okay. He wants to put, or he did actually, he put his reaction video to my guide on Patreon, which is behind a paywall.
To say this, people been telling me to do a few videos, right? And one of them I know I got to do it on Patreon just because it's going to get blocked.
It's not. He says that he has to do it on Patreon because he's going to get blocked. First of all, how do you know that? I edit the videos so all YouTube channels can monetize the videos. Yes, it's my content. And if you don't transform it enough, YouTube will tell me to copyright claim you, but I don't do it. Even if your commentary is like very, very small, I will go ahead and react, go ahead and react. But he's saying that he has to react to it on Patreon. You don't have to. You can monetize reaction videos to my content because I already transformed the BTS content enough. So you can totally do it.
I don't know how some people get certain things up, but it's a documentary that a lot of people been telling me to do. It's like a documentary.
So maybe that is maybe the confusion, that he gets the idea that is this documentary. I wouldn't say it's a documentary. So maybe if some people refer to the guide as a documentary, people like him maybe get scared that a documentary is going to get copyright claim. I don't consider it a documentary. I consider it just a YouTube guide to BTS, and you can monetize it. But put it behind you can already monetize it on YouTube, which is the fair way, in my opinion. But put it in behind a Patreon wall, like, I don't know about that. I don't know how to feel about that. I've never seen this happen. YouTubers know that they can react to my videos and they can monetize their reactions to my videos. And you're already making money by reacting to my videos on YouTube. You have 52,000 subscribers. You know how much money you can get with this type of reactions. And you are going to get literally like 100% of the money from your reaction to my videos. So putting it behind a paywall, I feel like it's an extra step of trying to, I don't know how to say this, like in a respectful way, because I'm not saying that you are greedy, but it is a greedy action. Maybe you're not doing on purpose, but the action, I don't know how to feel about the action, because like I'm saying, like, even I try to really make like the videos not just so other YouTube channels can react to them and monetize from my from my work and my content, which is totally fine. That's why I made some of the videos. But I also take into consideration, like, 5 seconds is more than enough for you to understand my point, especially with a BTS song, with a BTS introduction. You don't want to listen to the full song with me. You want to listen to the full song by yourself, maybe on another YouTube video. And that is why I give you a little hint. I feel like it'll be less profit as well, because let's be for real, who is gonna pay for that Patreon respectfully? So I was very surprised. A lot of I went to the Patreon, and in that video, like, it has a lot of likes and comments, which means that people are paying for the Patreon. um, but yeah, it's usually because it's more convenient for you to join the overall Patreon than pay for one specific video. I don't know if his Patreon is set like that. But that's usually what happens. When I'm very interested in watching a reaction of a YouTuber and that reaction is on Patreon, maybe I'm just interested in maybe watching just one movie reaction. I'm not interested in paying for like a Patreon for the full content, for the full account on Patreon. So what they do is I really want to watch this one specific video. So I pay for that month and I have access to all of the other content. So maybe that is the way some people do it. People know that they want to watch this one reaction, but you're already paying for everything else. So maybe you're interested in everything else. I don't really know. I don't get the pay for reactors thing, especially when there are many decent reactors for free. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know about BTS reaction channels, Patreons. But for example, I follow some YouTubers that react to movies or series, and they can only do the fair way use of the videos on YouTube. So I get like a shorter version on YouTube for free. And that is more than enough. But maybe I want to watch the full movie with them because I really like this reaction channel. So I go to their Patreon and I watch the full movie with them. I feel like that is different. I feel like that is different and I will understand why that content is on Patreon. But I don't know how to feel about this. I'm not trying to like create any drama or like disencourage this guy to react to BTS, but I really don't like this logic of no, like it has to be behind a Patreon. I've never been in this situation. I don't know if other YouTubers have done the same thing, but you can already monetize these reactions on YouTube, and I don't know why you would do it on Patreon as well. Not even as well, but exclusively on Patreon. So I don't know. When they're reacting to paid content like Bon Voyage, I think it's okay. But paying to see reacting to music videos, nah. Well, I don't know because you cannot monetize reaction videos to music videos. But yeah, it's a very complicated thing. Meg asked if you can add this to the notes in the video description. Oh, that you can monetize the reactions to my content. I can probably add that so they are aware. Because you are right, maybe everything it's a misunderstanding. I don't know.
Maybe I think it's called BTS for haters, skeptics, and non-pop fans. And there's another one too. I'm sorry if I'm not telling y'all what it is. There's another one. I do have it written down in one of these notes, but I will do those just to like check it out. And this little journey makes me want to listen to their music even more because I want to see what like I want to see what people mess with heavy about it, what people don't, and
I don't this So this is already like an established reaction channel. I've seen that it's not that so many reaction channels they start reacting to BTS just out of curiosity and then they become bigger and bigger and then they create a community. But it seems like he's already reacting to other artists way before this. And now that he has found this like army audience, um my point is that I feel like he has too much experience on reactions and fandoms and audiences. And I don't feel like this is genuine curiosity. Like he says, like, oh, like I'm very curious to see about their music. And he's like, then just react to their music. But no, it's like you need to put it behind a paywall. And he's like, I even would understand like some songs maybe and Bon Voyage and stuff like that, like paid content. but I don't know about putting my video behind a paywall. Like I just don't understand. I took a lot of time editing that video, and now it's on your Patreon as if it's your exclusive content. Like, how do I even know if it's fair use? How do I even know? I don't know. It's a weird feeling because I'm never been in this situation. People just react to my videos on YouTube, and they can monetize them. YouTube tells me in some cases they should not be able to. I just let it go. I just let it go. Like, come on, like watch the videos on YouTube or whatever. Like, it's fine. But this first impression, and also it's not just this. Um, he's reacting to all K-pop, and that is if you love that, that is completely fine. He can totally do that. It's just that personally, just me. I'm not talking about like I'm the representative of armies. No, I'm not the representative of anyone. This is just my perception. He's reacting to a bunch of K-pop artists. He loves all of them, and then he puts my video behind a paywall. Okay, this is the first impression that I had. Um, but maybe, like I'm saying, maybe this is a misunderstanding, and maybe he now gets the message, and he will not put my videos behind a paywall. Like, I don't know.
What I do want to say is, at the end of the day, again, if you rock with somebody, that don't mean you gotta like play somebody else. People can compare who they want to compare. If y'all like it or not, that's just life, you know. All you got to do is just say you don't agree, you know, or all you got to do is just not even listen to it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is. But today we're gonna do another video. You know, we're gonna do a BT.
Yeah, so he's reacting to a bunch of different K-pop. Um, well, I don't know if a bunch, but I did see that he was reacting to.
I'm gonna name three.
Yeah, he's reacting to K-pop. Yeah, many K-pop groups. Quite a lot, actually. Yeah. Which, once again, it's completely fine. Like, that is how curiosity starts. Um, but it's not just this. Also, in the comments, someone said, "Hi, if possible, please put the reaction to the documentary on YouTube as well. And I think you will like this other song." And he responds, "Oh, so sorry about that." I don't know what that was about, but oh, so sorry about that. But that one I have to put on the Patreon. You don't have to. And you know that because you know how you know that? Because you would watch the video, put it on YouTube, and then YouTube will tell if you are talking quite like you don't even have to comment a lot. But if you comment something, that is already fair use. So YouTube would say, like the YouTube robot, it says it's monetized. Um, so if you did that process, which is trying to at least put it for free on YouTube, um, you would know. Like, I don't have to tell you that you can monetize my video. You would know because you would have at least tried to put it on YouTube. And the YouTube robot would say, it's monetized. It's monetized. Like, there's no copyrighted content here. But no, he has to. Um, Also, sorry about that, but that one I have to put on the Patreon. Actually, I'm so excited about this one. I'm going to record now. Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to. The comments have your back at least. I feel like everyone armies armies can be very intense. Armies can be this and that, but armies are very welcoming to everyone. It's not just that armies are having my back, it's that armies are very welcoming to him. Armies are giving him like a lot of recommendations, and maybe they see some weird things, some weird comments, but it still is like it's okay. We're just trying to explain, like, please, you can still react to the guide here on YouTube. Like, it's not going to get copyrighted, but no, like, hopefully Hopefully, it's not just one of those reaction channels because we have a lot of those. Yeah, they can be too welcoming sometimes, but I love armies for being kind. I feel like I love armies when armies are welcoming and kind and give multiple opportunities because let's be honest, a lot of these reaction channels they start very skeptic and they are like, I don't know about this. Oh yeah, like it's cute or whatever. And then armies are still like, it's okay. What is your favorite genre? Like armies are very welcoming, very, very welcoming. So when he said that this guy, that my guy was going to be behind a paywall and on Patreon, armies are like, no, like actually this, but he is still like, so sorry about that. So sorry about that, but I have to put that on the Patreon. You don't have to, and I hope you know that. You don't have to put it on the Patreon. But you can do whatever you want and so yeah, that was my message to channels reacting to BTS. Or more specifically, channels channels reacting to my guide. Like I'm saying, it's not that, oh, like I hate this idea, like how dare you put my video behind a paper. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that I feel weird about all of this because I already edit my videos a lot. So you can react to the videos and you can monetize the videos. Of course, I will monetize the video because it's my content and I have like a lot of work there. I edit a lot and I do the scripts and everything. But I also want other people to watch those videos. And if that is on YouTube on a reaction video, watch them on YouTube as a reaction video. Like monetize it, like go ahead, do it. My point is that I don't know how to feel about this. That is my message. I don't know how to feel about this. Maybe it's better to just react to it on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe for future videos that you're going to react, hopefully, um, if you react to my videos, you can do it on YouTube and don't do it behind a paywall. Is the intention behind putting your videos behind a paywall that feels weird? Because I feel he's not being honest. Yes, like I never, like, this is like a first time thing. Like, I don't know of any other reaction channels that have put reactions to my videos behind a paywall. Like, I've never seen that. And a lot of the reasons, not the reasons, a lot of times is because they know that they can monetize them. And it is very easy to monetize. That's why those like four guys that basically did nothing, they sat there and they were like, that's funny. Yeah, that's so true. That kind of commentary, they put like reactions to my entire YouTube channel. Every single day, a reaction channel, a reaction video of one of my videos. And they do it because they know that they can monetize it. LOL, those guys. Those guys are over though. Like they broke up. They don't I feel like I think they it's lazy content, so someone did that. Yes. And if you're very curious about it, go to my video. Army YouTube is a mess. And I do like a little edit of all of their commentary, which is basically nothing. I think they have put reactions to your videos on Patreon as an early access, but never exclusively. I think that's fine because this is the other thing with other reaction channels. Maybe if they do it with early access, it's still early access. So my subscribers are like, that's fine. But with this, my subscribers like came to me and started to warn me about this. And it's like, that's weird. I never, this has never happened. So yeah, that is my message. Thank you so much. Let's go to the next topic. I think some armies are looking for validation for liking BTS. I think if they have been made fun of for liking BTS, they find comfort when others like them. I feel like there's multiple reasons, and we cannot just say that that is the one and only reason. Well, you're saying some army, so I agree with you. But for example, when I learned about BTS, my friend showed BTS to me. You guys already know the story, the Boy We Love video on M Countdown. But she was like, she's a K-pop multi, so I felt like that's not the content that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about BTS. So I didn't have any army friends. So I would watch some BTS reaction videos because it's like watching BTS for the first time with a friend. I do think that it can be very fun and helpful and interesting and entertaining. Um, but I feel like it's more interesting, entertaining, fun, and all of that when you feel like it's genuine interest. And I can see that the majority of these reaction channels it doesn't come from genuine interest. You're seeing like just go to not to this one specific, not this one particularly, but to any reaction channel. Genuine interest is not reacting to like 100 K-pop groups and also this and that and putting like 15 reactions a day. It's like you're trying to make your channel grow and nothing else. Because it's totally understandable to wanting to make your channel grow, but you can feel when someone is interested or not. You can feel it, you can see it. Okay. So that's that. Um let's see the next. Okay, so more drama. Not drama, but like more another conversation. You know, today we're having conversations, okay? I needed to have that conversation about like reaction channels because I did not know how I was feeling about those. And specifically about that reaction channel. But I want to talk about now, let's all have a conversation about fandom votings and award shows. Now, there was this award, and I cannot even say award show because apparently it's not an award show. It's not even an award show, it's like an award. Okay. And I saw, and please correct me if I'm wrong, because this is how little I knew about this. Okay. So apparently there is this duck ad app where you can vote for a K-pop group, and then this is an award that is digital. It's a digital award, but it's not a physical award, or it doesn't have like an event or anything like that. It's just like a digital award, and apparently it's just to get like a billboard or something, like an ad or something like that. And then I saw some armies saying that if we can win this, it would be like BTS's first award. Um, if it is related, I would like to know about that. If you can send it. Okay. So there was this entire voting thing, right? And it was BTS, like there were two groups that were like at the top. It was BTS and this other K-pop group. Please don't mention the other K-pop group. Thank you so much. So this became like a huge thing. And for some reason, it specifically became a huge thing in Latin America. And it became even like a bigger deal because this Spanish YouTuber, out of nowhere, he started donating like a bunch of boats because apparently you need to buy, you need to pay, like there's money involved. Um, so it's not like, for example, the VMAs or the AMAs where you can just log in and then vote. Todo fue culpa de Kuno. Yes, I know. There is another. This is the thing. It's so online. Like this conversation, and this is why this is what I referred to in the beginning of the live stream. This entire thing is so online, and it is the reward is nothing. That I can't believe that all of this conversation, all of these fandom wars on Twitter, and even TikTok and Kick and YouTubers involved and TikTokers involved, that they are not BTS fans. It's like this entire big thing, especially in Latin American army. For what? For what? For nothing. Okay, let me read this. Um, if you're an ex, you may have seen several army voting bases have opened a conversation about how to engage in K award show votings in apps with apps heavily skewed to pay votings. Where is this from? I know many of you may have been BTS voters for years, but to anyone who is a bit newer, some context. In past years, there was a more clear distinction between award shows where fan voting was effort based versus award shows where you could put only purchase voting tickets like AAAs. I'm sorry, but the AAAs are trash. And you have to know that. Like I know and I know that BTS has been involved and I know that we celebrate those awards, but it's like I put the AAAs at the same level of the People's Choice Awards and the VMAs. Can we vote? Yes. Should we vote? Sure, why not? But at the end of the day, it's not a respectable award. That's what I'm trying to say. And if it's not a respectable award, then don't act as if it's respectable. People make it like this huge thing. And I'm so sorry. This is when I'm saying literally log out of the internet and touch some grass and listen to BTS on your own. Like don't engage in this fandom online stuff against other fandoms because what is this? What even is Duck Ad? What is this app? What is this app? Why are we buying votes? That is not how democracy works. Like, come on, guys. We always win our any type of votings. We win when it's fair, when it's, we're more fans, so we have more votes. That's it. Like, that is how it's supposed to be. But no, it's like you have to pay for it's such a weird thing. But anyways, it continues. The effort-based voting apps usually had the option to purchase, but it was relatively minor compared to effort-based voting. Effort-based voting, watching ads to collect app currency, attendance, missions, posting points. So I'm so sorry, but I also feel like I hate that. I do watch some ads to vote for some things when I know that the conversation is huge on social media. So I try and I do it as much as I can. But I'm sorry, but if it's too complicated, if it asks me to watch like ads and ads and ads. At the end for what? For a music show win? For an for a billboard ad? Like, I'm so sorry, like that is not worth it. Like, this is not the Billboard Music Awards, this is not the BBMAs, this is not the AMAs. It's nothing. And fighting against other fandoms and making like this big thing. And it's like, I'm sorry, but that is just it. You need to log out. You need to log out and go outside and touch some grass and listen to BTS on your own, just enjoy the music. And I usually hate when people do that because they say, "Ah, like, I'm not an army, like, I don't vote. I just listen to BTS whenever I want." And I don't love that overall message, but sometimes it's too much. Like, I love being online. I love talking about like with other armies about all of these conversations, but sometimes it just gets too much. Why are we fighting so hard and voting like making alliances with fandoms and YouTubers and streamers for a duck up for a duck ad award? It's not even an award that it's real. It's a digital award. What are we doing? What are we doing? Um, in 2023 to 2025, many second and third tier K award shows have shifted to newer apps, switching apps right before award with no notice so fans can't collect all year. Often left with huge unusable app currency. Yes, because I'm so sorry, all of these apps that they are making us download for what? Literally for what? Is this a Grammy or something? Like, no, this is for nothing. This is for an ad. I'm sorry, but I don't care. I'm going to say it. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't care. Um Spreading across multiple apps requiring even more collection. In my opinion, also obscuring who the clear winner is. Limiting fan collection slash effort voting compared to paid options. No daily maximum votes, so you can buy or cast infinite votes at the last minute, which is exactly what happened now. So apparently, here let me show this. So it's from Meg. So it's not even a digital award, it's a lower value award show. What are we doing? Because, guys, you need to understand, yesterday was a mess on social media. Maybe it was just the Latin American side, but it was, I'm not even joking, one of the worst days to be online as a Latin American army, or not just Latin American army, but like a Spanish speaking army. It was a mess because then TikTokers and streamers started getting involved and they have beef among them. And it's like, this streamer supports BTS because his mom is a BTS fan. So that's nice, like that's okay. And it was cool for a moment. He donated 1 million votes. And then he tweeted here, he says, my humble, how do you say aportación? My humble contribution for my BTS for now. So look at all of these votes. He gave like 5 million votes, just one person. So you can already see, like, it was even wholesome for like a minute. Um, so it is an actual award. But I also read that I understand that it is an actual award. It is not digital, but I don't think there is like, I read, maybe I'm wrong. I read that they are rebranding like every couple of years. It's it's a lower value award show, like you're putting it there. It's a lower value award show. Like, I think it's even less than the AAAs. And the AAAs are BS. I'm so sorry, but the AAAs, like, I know BTS has some AAAs. Nobody cares about the AAAs. It's nothing. Like, And this is even less than the AAAs. Because the AAAs, I've seen that they are like kind of like attendance award shows. Basically every single group that goes there, they get like these weird random category wins, which make no sense because these are not respectable awards. I'm sorry, but the awards that I actually do care a lot about are the AMAs, the BBMAs, the MAMAs, and the MMAs. We can talk about those. We can. I'm not saying we can fight about those, but if you are going to fight, I'd rather not. But if you are going to fight for those, not for this. Who cares about this? But anyways, he sent like this streamer, Spanish streamer. He did like all of these votes. And then he says that he's helping BTS armies in change of what? In change of nothing. He's doing it from the heart because he wants to, and apparently like he has a nice relationship with armies. So all of that is wholesome, all of that is okay. But then other streamers started like coming out and saying like, no, actually vote for this other. And it was like this entire thing. And also it became a big thing because I saw everywhere, not just armies, but also other fandoms trying to get the attention of different famous people. Um, and when they did that, the majority of the times they were ignored, but sometimes they were not ignored. So you're bringing mainstream, or not even mainstream, but like people who are not from the fandom into this entire thing. For what? That's so embarrassing. Exactly, exactly. That was so embarrassing. Now, I'm going to show something that is very, very random, but I just cannot believe that this happened. So I am going to show it, okay? So this is a Peruvian famous person, okay? This is a Peruvian producer. He has a show. It's like for impersonations. In our country, it's like a big thing. I don't know. But he's like a judge. Let's think of it like, think of him as Simon Cowell. Peruvian Simon Cowell, okay? So the fans of this other K-pop group started quoting him because fans were quoting everyone, streamers, TikTokers, YouTubers, like everyone. It was so embarrassing. For what? For this stupid duck ad app? Who cares? But anyways, um, and he's kind of like a troll. He responds like that. Like he said, "Who are these?" Talking about this other K-pop group. And what do armies do? Armies start celebrating. This is so funny. Ricardo Moran, no one knows about this K-pop group. Nobody cares. Can you shut up? Because what did he do next? He made fun of BTS. Like, oh yeah, like I also don't know about BTS. And I'm sorry, but I was waiting for this. Because when armies started celebrating, look at this, your group is not known by this famous person in Peru. Everyone started celebrating. And I was like, don't celebrate because ¿cómo es? Va a salir el tiro por la culata. Va a estar mal. O sea, I just can't believe that Army started celebrating like super early. You're bringing other people into these fandom wars when the fandom wars from the very beginning are like super stupid. And it's so embarrassing. Why are we so desperate for outside validation? Let's not. Exactly. And once again, everything started like this streamer, this Spanish streamer, it all began like as something wholesome, but it became this weird thing very quickly. I saw so many armies celebrating with this Spanish YouTuber, with this Spanish streamer, and I was like, okay, that's nice of him, like that he has this relationship with army, but still, like, I I didn't know how to stop all of all armies, but everyone was going crazy yesterday. It was like a mess. And I was like, stop. This is too embarrassing. This is too much. This is not even like a it is a real award show, but is it real? Like it's not these are not the mamas, you know? These are not the mamas. These are not the Melon Music Awards. And it was so embarrassing. So that happened like the entire day yesterday. And it seemed like because of this streamer, we were going to win. Like BTS was going to win. And I said, okay, cool. We won. But another streamer or another person, I believe, from the other fandom, last minute left like 10 million votes or something. Once again, is this how we're going to, are these the type of things that we're going to participate in? One person can vote 5 million times, one person can vote 10 million times. I don't want to be part of that. Like, sorry. And for what? For this? Like 100 million, more than 100 million. Yeah, so no, no, thank you. If people can buy votes, it's automatically illegitimate. Exactly, because at the end of the day, we know who has a bigger fandom. And that is why, I'm sorry, but that is why we win all the time because our fandom is bigger. And this is not me trying to brag or anything, but it is the truth. And our biggest competition when it comes to fandom votings, of course, are other fandoms that are like as big, like Beyonce's fandom, Taylor Swift's fandom. We just, some days ago, we talked about like some of the records that we could break, some of the Beyonce records, some of the Taylor Swift records, when it comes to live albums. We tried to break some and we did, but with others we didn't because our fandoms are that big. Like all of our fandoms are that big. But when it comes to this, we know that our fandom is bigger and that's why we win like other more respectable award shows. We just have more people in our fandom. That's it. But yeah, one person voting like more than 10 million times. I don't like this and I feel like making this bigger thing, bringing all of these famous people, bringing all of these. Oh, because also, it was so embarrassing because the entire day yesterday, I was like, I cannot stay on social media because this is so embarrassing. So, for example, if one a streamer, one TikToker, one YouTuber was um, supporting BTS, and then this YouTuber had beef with another YouTuber, the other fandom would go to the other YouTuber and say, can you support the opposite, like the other fandom? And they did. They did. That's the worst part because, come on, like these are YouTubers, these are streamers. They're going to join the trend, join the drama, join. They don't care about BTS and they don't care about your K-pop group. And you know that, and you still create this entire thing. I don't know if you understand how big this was if you were not like in Spanish speaking countries, but it was a mess. And for what? For nothing. This award show is nothing. It doesn't have any value. And I'm pretty sure BTS doesn't know about this. That's the funniest thing. Like BTS not going to perform like in the MMAs or the mamas in this award show. Nobody cares. Didn't know it was that deep of a mess. To me, it was a little bit because all of these streamers that I don't watch but I know about because they're so big, so many of them were involved and they were taking a side. Either you're BTS, like this group of YouTubers were like BTS, and this other group was like this other K-pop group. And they don't even know about BTS. They don't know about this K-pop group. And armies made all of this happen and the other fandom also made all of this happen. But Don't we always say BTS is bigger than K-pop? We should act like it. We should act like it then and stop endorsing this toxic K-pop behavior. This is ultimate K-pop behavior. Like, I'm so sorry. If you're a multi-stan, I respect all of you, okay? But these attitudes is just so unnecessary. These attitudes are so unnecessary and they are honestly embarrassing. Because I'm sorry, when I saw this, I know this person and I watch his stupid show, which is the worst part. Like, I watch his stupid show and I know that he knows who BTS is, but he doesn't necessarily know this other K-pop group. But armies are like celebrating. Yes, Ricardo. Like, we know you are an army. Like, even joking about it, like celebrating. It was so embarrassing because I knew armies are celebrating too much. Armies are celebrating too. This guy is a troll on the internet. Armies are celebrating too much, and he's going to start saying that he doesn't care about BTS because he doesn't, you know. But armies start celebrating, and then he also made fun of BTS, not just this other K-pop group, because he's a troll on the internet. He's like that. It was so embarrassing. Anyways, I can't even blame him for doing that. Exactly, because it was so embarrassing. He's too much. I'm going to say he's too much, and I don't find his tweets funny, but that is like his thing, and everyone knows that. If you're 1 second on his Twitter account, you know that he responds like very dry, like he doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about your K-pop group. But armies start celebrating as if I don't know, and I don't like that. If it helps, Western fandoms do this too. Um, I think I've seen a couple of moments like this when Western fandoms like make a big thing out of nothing, like in similar ways to this. But yeah, yesterday was a mess. Like I said, let me close the app. Let me listen to BTS by myself, like watch a movie, touch some grass, go no online, like don't stay online because this is really super ridiculous. The focus is Jimin and streamings, so take it easy. Yes, so once again, that is why I'm trying to. It's important for us as a fandom to care about some votings, yes. But at the end of the day, we need to know reality. We need to acknowledge reality. I've said it before and I will say it again and again and again. We are voting, and I am encouraging all armies to vote for Jimin for the VMAs because the VMAs, if we actually vote and we win, there is some possibility that the VMAs will respect that and make Jimin win. But at the end of the day, you need to know the VMAs are attendance awards. So if they want to change the results, they will. And you know what? Armies should be prepared for that. Armies should vote, and we should prepare for that. But also, don't be affected because it is the way it is. Like these are award shows. We know this for years. Attendance award shows. We know this for years. Army Twitter. No, where is it? Fan wars will eat people's brain cells, and we are seeing this in real time. Yes, because we already know, or maybe some armies, maybe some are new armies, and they don't know how the VMAs work. Jimin can win, and that is why we're voting. But if he doesn't win, when he clearly won because we had more votes, um, let's not make this a bigger deal than what it is. Because the VMAs are an attendance award shows. We know that. Ed Sheeran has said it. I mean, allegedly, right? Allegedly, well, allegedly, really, because if you go to the VMAs terms and conditions and all of that, they say that even if someone wins, at the end of the day, they have the last say. And Ed Sheeran, obviously, he admitted like he didn't win an award, and they still made him win because he was there and the winner was not present. So that's how he won. That's how it works with the VMAs. But we don't know if he will attend because we know how MTV is when an artist nominated never came to receive or send an attendance speech. Yes, so I don't think Jimin will go. I don't think BTS will go. Like BTS has never been to the VMAs. They only sent one video in 2020, Dynamite, live performance, but it was because it was online. Like the award show was online that year, and BTS were in South Korea and they were accepting everything. They sent a video for radio.com. What is that? Exactly. That's my point. BTS were sending videos to everyone, including the VMAs. So, yeah, my point is that let's continue voting for Jimin because the other artists part of that category, they are also nominated in other categories. So if the VMAs and if those artists are going to attend, then they will win in those other categories and not in this one specifically. So Jimin can still win. In my opinion, Jimin can still win, and that's why we should vote. But don't stress about it. Like don't create fan wars. Don't It's not that serious. That's my point. It's not that serious. If you're going to get angry at something, don't get angry at this. This is nothing. I can't believe this dog app is like a thing. Like, it's not a thing. But, anyways, so we have that. Don't be intense about it. I feel like that is the best way to put it. Just don't be intense about it. Like, don't stress about it because I've seen some army saying like, "Ah, this is so stressful, this is so unfair." You know what? It's not as stressful. Maybe it's unfair, but it's not as stressful. You are making it stressful by engaging in all of these fandom stuff, like fandom wars. It's not as stressful because it's nothing. It's nothing. Okay, so more happy stuff. We have the RM now joins August D and J-Hope as the only male K rapper in history of Spotify to reach 3 billion streams on solo profiles. And then we have 2025 BTS Festa Capsule Album, Volume 1. I'm so excited because it says it's Volume 1. So, what are they going to include in Volume 2? I'm just so excited because I love these capsule albums. They're so cute. So yeah, Volume 1 has been certified platinum by KMCA for 250,000 certified copies on Circle album chart. This is amazing because like I'm saying, this is not even like this is not a real big like normal album. This is just like a tiny thing. Like it's a cute merch, it's cute merch. And still, look at all of these sales. And it's just cute merch. Yes, you're just adding more weight on your shoulders for nothing. Exactly. Um let's focus on positive stuff, like normal stuff that actually like it's fun. Let's all watch Dynamite music video. Let's go. That's what we can do. And in the end, I'm not saying this to encourage you to not stream Dynamite. Actually, do it. Like stream Dynamite every single day, a couple of times, every time that you can. But if we don't get the record, is it the end of the world? The world? No, it's not. It's literally like very specific, a very specific record that our fandoms decided to try to reach. Everything is made up. This is what I mean by the internet is made up. The internet is not real. The internet is not real. Okay, everything is made up. Like all of these records are made up. But at the end of the day, some things are fun. You know, some things are fun, and I love whenever we are all like, you know what, there is this record. It would be very fun to reach this record, like surpass this record. And we're all streaming the same thing. Like when we try to, like we're all streaming, for example, Fake Love on Spotify and this song on Spotify. Like we are all as a fandom together in this. And we're all streaming Dynamite on YouTube. That's what we're doing. It's only real when it's fun. Exactly, because guess what? That's what fandoms are about. It's only real when it's fun. This is fun. So let's watch the music video together. Everyone is watching Dynamite on YouTube. Okay, so another fun thing. um Rolling Stone released this list. I talked about a little bit on Friday when my sister and I were making cakes. Um but I didn't get to show it. So now I can show it. So Rolling Stone presents every BTS solo song ranked. Let me change the title. Okay. Together, they are a pop music force of nature as solo artists RM Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jin, V, and Jungkook. Wait, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook have created an equally amazing catalog. So Rolling Stone did this list, every BTS solo song ranked. So at number 10, they put Growing by RM, 9, The Astronaut by Jin, 8, Snooze by August D, With You by Jimin and Songwon. At 6, My You by Jungkook. At 5, Slow Dancing by V. At 4, I'll Be There by Jin. At 3, More by J-Hope. 2, Heaven by August D. And number 1 was Soul by RM. And as you can see here in the middle, this is an Instagram story because Namjoon shared the article on Instagram stories. This ranking is debatable. Now, it is extremely debatable. This list was made by Jae Ha Kim. Um, I res- I respect your opinion, but yeah, what is this list? I didn't understand this list at all. It makes no sense. I do love though that I mentioned this on Friday. The top 7, there are the 7 members. So it's not like a member was left out. Like the 7 members are on the top 7, like one song by each of them. They ignore Hope on the Street Volume 1. This entire ranking was like very, very weird. I saw some, so for example, they have With You by Jimin, a top 7. That is technically the highest ranking Jimin song in this list. And With You deserves, I think With You is a very good song. Probably, I agree, like one of the best Jimin songs. But some of these decisions, like I don't know, Soul by RM is very random, but it is an amazing song. My You by Jungkook, I disagree with that completely. My You, My You is an amazing song. Okay, My You is an amazing song. Festa song, by the way. I think it was 2022 Festa song. It was very emotional and very fun. Like it was good. It's an amazing song. Best Jungkook song, My You Above Still With You, My You Above Standing Next to You. Mm, no. But at the end of the day, of course, all of this is like opinion based. It's just that sometimes with some lists, I can understand maybe the author's opinion on music, like taste in music. But with this, I feel like maybe I'm completely wrong, but maybe this person listened to some of these songs for the first time. Like this, it feels like this is not a list made by someone who is like an expert on BTS's music. I am an expert on BTS's music, so my rankings are amazing and flawless. You completely disagree with my list usually, but it's all opinion based. So at the end of the day, it's okay. I respect that the seven BTS members are in the top seven. So I love that. The effort is adorable. Yes, I mean, it is a fun thing to do. And Rolling Stones also do, they also, they always do this kind of thing, like on their magazine. They rank songs and stuff like that. They make like huge lists with hundreds of songs. And they try to rank them all, which is very, very difficult. But good for you. I think they asked ChatGPT or an AI. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, it's impressive there are that many solo songs to rank. There are. For the past few years, like every single year in since I had the channel, I've made a video ranking every single BTS song, and I am my channel, not me, but my channel is like technically chapter 2 channel. I started the channel in 2022. 2022? That makes no sense. Yeah, 2022. I can't believe it. So I started the channel in 2022, and the rankings have basically been rankings of solo songs. And there are so many songs every single year. I just hope they truly heard all the songs. I feel like they did, but maybe like one time. It feels like this person knows BTS songs and maybe they listen to some songs more than others, but some rankings were so questionable that I feel like maybe they listened to those songs one time. Where is Wildflower or Yes or No? Aren't they in the list? I think they're all in the list. No, she's been in the fandom for years. Okay. Okay, I this is personal opinion at the end of the day. So this is not like a wrong list. There's no wrong with opinions. While opinions are to each other their own, I am glad they bring a light to their music. Yes, I think that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's great that there is a list like this on Rolling Stone because this is a big magazine and they do this for so many artists, but I never seen something like this for the BTS solo song. So this is great. I like it. It's clearly a very personal ranking. Yes, at the end of the day, like all of these lists, all of these rankings are personal. Um, and that's that. Okay, so amazing. So this is Jen for Fred Jewelry new advertisement. Always in the sun. Okay. Do you guys wear jewelry? Because I feel like I don't really. Like what I have is this not jewelry. This is like a protection thing. And this is not jewelry exactly. Sometimes I do. I hadn't seen this one. This is like a relatively new one. I mean, it looks very pretty. And he looks very pretty. We love it. At this point, no one is looking at the jewelry. Yes, like just for the stream, I had to really pay attention to the jewelry because I just look at Jin. It seems like this was recorded like a long time ago. I don't know. Okay, so that is that. And then we have Don't Want Tuna. What's BTS Jin's go to high protein meal? A fresh salad topped with a can of high protein super tuna.
제가 가장 즐겨 먹는 고단백 식단은요. 바로 이
Wait, what did he say? My favorite high protein meal. It's this super salad.
바로 이 슈퍼 샐러드입니다. 만드는 법은 슈퍼 간단해요. 신선한 샐러드에 고단백 슈퍼 참치 한 캔.
Super chamchi. See, my Korean listening skills very, very good.
고단백 슈퍼 참치, 동원 참치. 슈퍼 맛있네.
Okay. And then we have Jin saying the same thing in 3 languages.
네, 안녕하세요. 슈퍼 참치에 딱 어울리는 슈퍼스타 진입니다.
I just love that this like news thing is like his thing now. I just love it because
오늘은 저와 동원 참치가 함께하는 팔딱팔딱 신선한 촬영 현장.
okay, so that is Korean. And then he speaks in Japanese.
こんにちは BTS ジンです。동원ツナのモデルです。これから私と동원が
Okay, and then he starts speaking in English.
Hello, I'm Jin from BTS, the model for 동원 tuna. Please look forward to the healthy and delicious stories that 동원 and I will build. 네, 앞으로
Wait. The same languages he spoke for his tour. You're right. I didn't make that connection. I didn't make that connection. I just thought that they were releasing like 3 different ads for different parts of the world, and that's it. He spoke a lot of English in Amsterdam, I think. Yes, I also saw that. And then this is Jin dancing. Wait. Cute. So that is for Don't Want Tuna. Okay, and then we have London too. So officially, guys, the Ransock Gin tour is over. Ransock Gin episode tour is over, guys. So he first performed in London for 2 days. We already covered day 1, so I'm just going to show day 2 a little bit.
And repeat please.
Someone's wearing like a goggle next to him.
Is the goggle thing that Jin was like he couldn't sing properly. He was laughing.
Okay, sorry.
He can't.
Sorry, sorry.
Okay, not bad. And this is the goggles. He literally had to close his eyes. And then we have this. You a bad singer.
Okay. Bad singer 등장했는데 bad singer. You a bad singer? Very bad. Okay.
You know what? I love that because they said literally we are bad singers, and Jin was looking for bad singers. So you know what? There's no other thing but to applaud them. They were, that was genius. Like they did amazing. They are but you know what? You are bad singers. You are bad singers. So yeah, this is still London Day 2. Look at this photo card. It says, how do onions greet each other? Onyo haseo. So yeah, it's the dad jokes. It's the dad jokes. I mean, amazing.
Thanks for singing with me, Army. Okay. That's okay. Good, good. Yeah.
Oh, Army just couldn't stop. Like it kept going and going, on and on. He's so rude. You know what? I was thinking kind of like the opposite. I know you're joking, but I was thinking Jin is like too nice because this description says probably BTS is the only artist who needs to ask their fans to stop singing. And then immediately I thought, well, I know it's just a tweet. But I immediately thought of that Lord video. Do you guys know that Lord video when she's singing and then fans start singing with her and she's like, shh, like she wanted to sing by herself. So she literally shushed her entire audience. I thought of that because, yeah, technically BTS is not the only artist who needs to ask their fans to stop singing, but the way he asked fans to stop singing was like very nice. Because the Lord video is like so hilarious. She literally like, shh. She needs to sing. She needs her moment to sing. And honestly, if BTS did that, it would be hilarious. But it's just that Jin is too nice. So he's like, okay, like, please, like, okay. That video is crazy. I know that video is crazy. Worldwide sweetheart. He is. Like, he will never, like, actually, like, for real shush. Because I don't know if you guys know this. Notice this. sometimes when BTS are in like red carpets, the armies scream like super loud for BTS when they are on red carpets, and they usually say like BTS, BTS, BTS. Pay attention to those red carpets. Pay attention to J Hope because J Hope doesn't know how to, but J Hope tries to shush. I swear to God, like pay attention to J Hope. He doesn't want to like completely like shush everyone, but just like Jin, he doesn't know. They're too nice. They're too nice. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I have noticed many times. They be telling us to calm down. Yes, like trying to calm down. And I think it's because if you watch the videos, I feel like the photographers are yelling at BTS, maybe giving them some instructions, also the managers there. And army starts screaming BTS, 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 and it becomes like this chaotic thing, which sometimes can be very funny. But yeah, I've seen that J Hope is like he doesn't know how to calm everyone down. But I do think it's hilarious because they are just so nice. They're super modest. Exactly. That's kind of my point. Like they don't know, like they're just too nice. They're just too nice. And this is very, very cute. Armies sprinkled confetti on Jin, so he looked at them with a big smile and did the same. See, this is like one cute way of interacting with Jin. Because as we know, some armies are just selfish, some fans are just selfish and they want to steal the moment. But you can do cute stuff like that. This was very cute, very lovely. And Jin found it funny, loved it, and he did the same to the armies. So this is very cute. That's when an army is dressed as an alpaca. There. Oh my goodness. Do you see the girl? Oh my goodness. I think this is hilarious. I love the competition on who can make Jin laugh the most. I love that because this entire show is like a fun, funny also show. And I don't know, trying to come up with funny things, funny costumes. I love that. She's dressed like RJ. Exactly. And this is a project that happened London Day 2. I'm so proud and happy to be part of this Pink Epiphany project. Jin loved it. The army who organized it and made the team, her name is Dira. So it is with the lights on their phones. At first I was like, what is the project? And then here is this. This is the Pink Epiphany Ocean. So it does look different. Like, what is it exactly? What is it exactly? Pink Epiphany Project. What? How is it? Stickers on the phone light. I knew it had something to do with the phone because everyone was with their phones, but I was confused because mm, I see it. Because it is the phone, it's not the army bombs. So cute. And then Jim noticed. When does he realize? Here he realizes. So he does notice the project, and it was an amazing project. It is a it is a pink sticker on the phone light. I love that. It's different because it's usually a banner, but this way, like creating stickers, I feel like it's way cheaper, easier. Sometimes it can be very effective, and I love this. Is the color of the army bombs. At Epiphany, the color of the army bombs are blue, not pink. But I saw the phones, and a lot of people are saying like pink stickers. Much easier to get people on board too. Exactly. I still have the sticker on my phone. See, I love that because it's not just for the project, but you can use it like you can still have the sticker on your phone. I love that. Now you can see here jeans. It was the phones. Yes, I knew it was the phones. Jeans pants had like run Jin written like all over the jeans. Jean had a jean. Jean had a jean with run Jin written all over it. And this says, is that possible that his brother's members wrote this on his jeans? I don't think the BTS members did. It's probably the staff, like the team that worked with Jin for the tour. Jeans, exactly. Jeans. It doesn't really look that like their handwriting. Yeah. Mm, I still think it's the team, but who knows? My friend's mom made the same joke. I'm dying. Jean wearing jean. Jean wearing jean. I love that. It's just that we share creative minds. So we have. Okay, so you guys remember that for London day one, Jen, his tummy was showing the entire time and it was so cute. So for day two, they did this. They sewed his black t-shirt to his jeans. And I was being delusional like some weeks ago, saying, look at the way Jin. I was saying, look at the way Jin is showing like his arms and his tummy and like more and more. And that's how J Hope started. And he started like showing his arms and then like boom, no t-shirt. And now it's like we're going back. No, like so disappointing. Um but yeah, it's they who did this? Who is responsible for this? They said not today, literally. They said not today. Tomato, tomato, potato, like my sister would say. He said, have some decency. He literally, like, he said, no, not today. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Thought this was the beginning of an evolution. Tomato, tomato, potato. I thought so too, but the tour is now over. So that was London. Here are some pictures. He always takes a selfie after the concert. So cute. And of course, sold out. It's a sold out show. Um Sale rate 100%. That is a sold out show. Two sold out shows. 29,000 people. This is Jin at the O2 review by the standard. It says when Jin stepped out at 8 a.m. on the dot, the screams reached a fever pitch unheard of since an early Elvis concert. His voice is beautiful, his love songs catchy, but it's the crowd work that blew me away. With a game show section and a stellar crowd work, Jin turned his solo tour into a love-in for dedicated BTS fans. So this is amazing, and now I know for sure that now that the tour is over, I will be making a video essay about how creative this tour has been because I've never seen a tour like this. It's basically a game. Like this entire tour is like full of games and fun dynamics and all of that. So I will be making a video essay about this tour and how creative it is. And here's Rolling Stones giving the tour a score of 5 out of 5. Jin's show at the O2 wasn't just about showcasing his top tier talent, although he did so effortlessly. It was more about doing what he genuinely loved to do and having fun with it. Amazing, amazing. So everyone, all of these reviews, very, very good reviews. So then we have Amsterdam, day 1 and day 2. If I mix them up, I'm so sorry, but you understand, like it's the two concerts in Amsterdam. So this is an army dressed as a tuna. Because of course, right? Of course an army is dressed as a tuna. I can't. And even the banner, like, do you see that picture of Jin? Amsterdam. Why? Am I saying it wrong? Am I saying Amsterdam? Amsterdam? Amsterdam. Listen, I don't know. Am I saying it wrong? Amsterdam. Amsterdam? I no, because the hamster costume. Oh, okay. Okay. That is right here, the hamster costume. So I get it. I was scared for a second that I said I was saying it wrong. So yeah, Jin dressed as a hamster. So hamster then. So cute. And then there is a pregnant woman there. Name Moon, age 5 months. Can I sing Moon with you?
Your baby name is Moon? Ah, okay. God bless you.
Oh, Jin.
Okay.
Baby voice.
Okay, nice. 애기가 노래 잘하네요.
Baby sings very well.
The baby sings very well. That was so cute. I feel that he doesn't actually know what to say in those situations. I mean, he did say the baby sings very well. So that is something because I wouldn't know what to say. Oh, like that's great. I don't know. He's an introvert. Yes. He also said God bless you. Yes, at the very beginning, when he realized. And then what is this? Oh my goodness.
아, 진짜 별걸 다 하네. 별걸 다 해, 진짜.
Wow, we're doing so many different things here.
Okay.
The head of the horse.
Okay, let me hear.
I can't with Jin. Like he even did that thing in the end. Why? The horse is tired, okay? I didn't include, I think I didn't include. Yes, I didn't include it, but I saw a tweet. No, I saw a video of this performance, but from the back. And it's just so hilarious because this costume, you see that the pants are not like regular pants. It's like it has air in them. So from the back, jeans, like his backside, it looks huge. And it was so funny. Like, I'm so sorry. Cake. That's what people are saying. I saw that. A weird angle. It's because it's inflatable. Yes, it's inflatable. So, in my opinion, it was funny. What is this? So yeah, Jin had like a t-shirt with no sleeves once again. And no jacket, of course, no jackets. A sleeveless shirt. Beautiful, amazing, show stopping, never the same. Everything. That was everything. And then we have now we know that is Aigin. I cannot say Aigin instead of Aijin. Like Aijin makes so much sense. We already had this conversation, but if you missed it, anyone who missed it, Jin's drink that is gin, the drink gin, is not called Aijin. It's called Aigin. It's not Aijin. No, it's not. You see here, this is the Korean the Korean pronunciation, it says Aikin. So it's Aikin. Aikin. It was so disappointing because I was like, Aijin is genius. And I love saying Aijin. But now it's not Aijin, it's Aikin. Like in my heart, it will forever be Aijin. But anyways, it says first let's watch the video. So there was an army with the Aijin drink. The keyword was mukbang. And the official account of Aiken, they tweeted, "Yeehaw! Big thanks to the pink cowgirl queen. DM us if you see this. We're looking forward to finding you." So yes, they are trying to find the Aijin girl, or I guess Aiken girl. I hope they found her. I haven't seen anything that they have found her, but hopefully they do. I'll continue pronouncing it as Jin. I'm sorry, but same. Like privately at least, in my heart, it's Aijin. They found her. I haven't seen that. But that is amazing if they did. She'll probably receive like a package or something. And here is Jin saying that today is the last concert.
Today is last concert. 오늘 마지막인 만큼 여러분들.
So yeah, today is the last concert, and here is a video from actually day one, not day two, but I still wanted to include it last because so yeah, Jin was basically crying during Amsterdam day one. And I can't do this. Like Run Jin is really over, and it was such an amazing tour. I loved it so much. And like I'm saying, like I haven't seen any other concert like this. So I will be making a video essay about it. I'm very excited because now I finally have like all the clips, and I have some articles to go through, because also it's not just armies, it's like these concert reviews, these tour reviewers, literally fives across the board, like 5 stars, very high rankings, very high ratings. So of course Jin went live. He said, "I feel like I'm about to get a fever. What happens if the fever worsens? It'd be 11. So that joke again.
열나는 것 같아. 열에서 더 심해지면 열하나.
So
미친 개그 센스였다 진짜.
So he said, I will explain because maybe you guys don't understand Korean like I do, but I know Korean. So I can translate this for you guys, like explain everything, you know? So he says, I feel like I'm about to get a fever. Yo in Korean can mean both fever and the number 10. Okay. So he feels like he's about to get a fever, or he feels like he's about to get a 10. And then he says, what happened if the fever worsens? It'd be 11. Amazing, like amazing. Genius. genius joke. Like the wordplay, it's amazing. Bora is a 10 out of 10 Korean translator. Thank you so much. Like, what would you guys do without me? Like, sometimes I do wonder, like, should I just stop with the live streams and all of that? But no, I have to remember that without me translating, like, where would armies be? Like, basically nowhere. You guys need me. You guys need my translations and the context that I give to the translations. So you're welcome. I will continue being here translating for you guys. And then Jin said, no, now I'm no longer alone. I will be together with the members. I put this quote on the thumbnail, in the thumbnail, because this broke me. Like, now he's no longer alone, guys. He's going to be with the members.
이제 저는 혼자가 아니에요. 멤버들과 함께해요.
And his little smile. Like, I wish the tour never ended, but at the same time, it's like everything's going to be okay because he's now going to be with the members. Live OT7, come on. Second live OT7 after so long. Please, please, BTS. Jin said, after this, I won't be heading back to Korea tomorrow. Instead, I'll be heading straight to the US to join the members. So I'm guessing, because I don't really follow the BTS members' schedules like that. These are private schedules, but I guess Jin is already in the US by now, right? Because this was like a couple of days ago, and the last concert was yesterday, so probably Jin is in the US by now. Jin said, I see the kids' daily schedule, you know. He he called the members the kids. I can't do this. Like, this is the thing. I can't do this. I can't even think of the feelings he's going through, sad and happy. Same. Like, I agree with you, and I also feel like that, you know, because the tour is over, but I'm also happy that Jin is going with the members and staying in LA with them and working on the album. And hopefully he gets to relax a little bit, you know? So Jin said, I see the kids' daily schedule, you know, and there isn't a single day where they don't work out. So I'm going to join them tomorrow as soon as the concert is over. So yes, it seems like the BTS, I mean, we already kind of knew this because they keep sharing all of these videos, and I just cannot. I just cannot. Like, they keep going to the gym, guys, and it's like they work out every day, like Jin is saying. Like, there's not a single day where they don't work out. um oh, I wanted to read this. It says Jin is saying, he was like, I'll go back, I'll rest. But the members were like, we have to release an album, so he's going to the US, and was like, he has to work hard like they have been. They left an extra room which Jin can use, which is the best room. So he was like, the members can use it, if they want. And the members were like, no, you work hard. But he says that his intuition, that it was the best room, and they didn't specifically say it's the best room, but that's what he feels, thinks. Okay, so this was a little confusing, but I understand the overall point, which is Jin was thinking like about going to the US, and the member said like, wait a second, I'm getting confused. The members told Jin that they needed to release an album, so he needs to go to the US because they left the best room for him. It's the best room to me, exactly. But yeah, the members left the biggest, the most comfortable room for Jin. And that is so cute because Jin was like, no, like you guys can keep it. And the members were like, no, you worked so hard. You keep the room. He joked that they said that. So yeah, that was. Do you guys got to see the live? Because I missed it again. I missed it. I missed it. Who got to see the live as it was live? Some of you did. That is amazing. That some of you got to see the live. Okay, so we have some Suga news. So this is from Ryuichi Sakamoto's autobiography. We know, amazing song. Um, he was a feature artist on Yoongi's album. It says, at the end of September of 2023, I met Suga, a member of BTS, who was visiting Japan. Even though he is a world class idol who needs no further introduction, when I talked with him, he was a good young man without any arrogance. And I got the impression that he approaches his music activities very seriously. He seemed to be constantly thinking about music, so much so that it almost seemed like he had no other hobbies. From what he told me, around the age of 12, he was taken by his parents to the theater where the re-release of The Last Emperor was showing, and that became the catalyst for his interest in music. Because of this connection and other reasons, it seems he wanted to meet with me. Basically, it was a private meeting, so we only exchanged casual talk. But there was a documentary team traveling with Suga, so perhaps a footage recording would come out one day. He was talking about D-Day documentary. So it's so sad because this artist passed away. Rest in peace. Like it definitely looks like Yoongi was so inspired by him, and I love that they got to meet, work together on this song, and he was also part of the documentary, of the D-Day documentary. But yeah, it's sad that he never got to know about the documentary. But his music will forever live in Yoongi's album. Like, look at the respect Yoongi's giving him. Look at this bow. He was so integral to Yoongi's music journey. Yes, and I love that they got to meet. Snooze is so beautiful. May he rest in peace. Snooze is one of my favorite August D songs ever. Ever. Like, I'm talking top 5, if not top 3. That's how amazing that song is. He died not long before the album came out. That is that was so sad. But at least they got to meet and they got to talk and they worked on the song. And then we have this. Now this is more upsetting than anything else. So without giving it too much I don't know if attention is the right word, but something happened because of the votings on in the VMAs, this is very unprofessional. So this is Vogue Thailand, which yes is not Vogue, but is still part of Vogue. Is Vogue Thailand, and this account has been very shady towards the BTS members, not just in this one occasion, when it comes to the votings and including Jimin, but previously they have also been like very disrespectful, like not professional at all. And it's like you're Vogue Thailand. Be professional. Be professional. But why though? Because this is basically confirmed. The person who is behind this account is a super fan of this other K-pop group, of course. And this person doesn't understand that you have to be professional. Like you're working here. This is not the moment or the place for you to be engaging in fandom wars, especially representing Vogue Thailand. You are not Vogue Thailand. You are a worker for Vogue Thailand. So be professional. But this person was not. So this person started not voting, but being very shady towards Jimin. And I didn't even know, but it's not just against Jimin. He was shady, like this person was shady against other BTS members as well in the past. Because being like a super fan of this group, this K-pop group, apparently is like you love them, so you have to hate on BTS on this account that is supposed to be a professional account. Like this is not your personal account, you know? This is Vogue Thailand. So of course Vogue Thailand had to release this statement. I hope they have fired that person because it is extremely unprofessional. So they wrote Vogue Thailand sincerely apologizes for the August 6, 2025 incident on their official account on social media platform X, where a post using a hashtag damaged Jimin of BTS's reputation due to an unintentional error by our team. It was not an unintentional error, in my opinion. It was not. Um, Even if that hashtag, which was very hateful towards Jimin, even if that hashtag was not included, you are Vogue Thailand. You cannot support, even if it's just for support. You cannot support anyone for these VMA votings. You're Vogue Thailand. You're not a person with like a personal opinion. You're representing this entire entity of Vogue Thailand, and you're representing Vogue as well. Even if the hashtag including Jimin was not there, in my opinion, it's unprofessional to support any K-pop artist for this voting. And they were asking for this disqualification. Exactly. The hashtag was like asking to disqualify Jimin from the VMAs. Um, and even if that was included intentionally or unintentionally, I don't care. All of this is very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. Why put your opinion on your company's magazines? That is what I'm trying to say. Exactly. That is exactly what I'm trying to say. Because even if it was not shade towards Jimin, which it completely was, so it's like even worse. But even if it was not, even if the hashtag was not there, that is still disrespectful to Jimin. It is even disrespectful to Vogue Thailand itself. You're a worker there. What are you doing? So the statement continues, we admit that this kind of behavior might have stoked more widespread animosity within the online community. Vogue Thailand would want to use this opportunity to sincerely apologize to Jimin of BTS and all of fans. We take full responsibility for this oversight and reaffirm our dedication to working more carefully and diligently to prevent similar circumstances in the future. So I hope that includes firing that person because once again, they are saying that it was an unintentional error. which is kind of weird because isn't an error always unintentional? That's why it's an error. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But, anyways, this is not the first time. This is not the first time. I didn't even know this, but it's not the first time. So I hope that person is fired. Yes, I hope full responsibility means someone lost their job. Yes, and I don't, when it comes to fandom wars, I don't like that kind of message of let's get this person fired. Like, I don't like that. But this is like multiple occasions and not just on a personal account. This is not your personal account. This is Vogue Thailand. You're supposed to be professional. You're part of Vogue. You represent Vogue. You're not, this is not your personal stand account, you know, which is already pathetic that you're creating hashtags like this and using these hashtags and doing that on your personal account. But at least, okay, if you're going to hate doing it on your personal account, don't do it on Vogue Thailand. It's extremely unprofessional. I hope you're fired. So yeah, that happened. So conclusion, vote for Jimin at the VMAs. Let's vote for Jimin. I don't like that. I don't like it either, but that's a straight up animosity and unprofessional behavior. Completely unacceptable, especially from a business perspective. Completely. Completely. Okay, so let's continue. So let's keep talking about Jimin because we love Jimin. So Jimin shared this picture of this drawing. This is the second picture of a tree drawing that he made. And he wrote, trying something else, slash messing around too. So this is the second tree that he has shared in these days. Now, some armies are theorizing, you know, theory armies. Now, this army says, look at this, like there's 7 branches. I don't believe this was on purpose. Once again, maybe it is because you never know with BTS, right? But some theory armies are saying that look, it's seven branches, so maybe it has something to do with the comeback. I don't know. This other one, it says it's the same tree. Notice how the face tree is all fuzzy with no branches and leaning in the wind. This is the face tree. The second tree is starting to grow. There's grass beneath it and shaped strongly. This is the first one that he shared some days ago. And the third one, which is the most recent one, the third one is fully grown and bloomed, and the tree trunk is sharp now. Do you guys think this has something to do with it? In my opinion, it has nothing to do with anything. I feel like Jimin is just sharing his drawings of trees. This is so funny. Theory armies crack me up. You know what? Theory armies are hilarious because sometimes when they are onto something, it's so interesting. But when they are onto nothing, it is hilarious. So I love all theory armies. I think it is amazing. He's just learning how to draw. You know what? I agree. But I love it. I love it. And yes, really pretty drawings. So next we have Taeyeon. Winter Ahead by V has surpassed 400 million streams on Spotify, the fastest jazz song in Spotify's history to do so. 400 million streams. Let's remember that this was released for me it's very recently. This was this past Christmas. Are we kidding? 400 million streams. This was released like literally yesterday. Literally yesterday. So yeah, this is amazing. And I love it. Let's make it a billion. This physical trophy for winning Trend of July K-pop solo at KGMA 2025, his 4th consecutive win. So once again, we celebrate all of this. it is amazing. Did you guys see the photo shoot for W Korea? So we have here, this is a new update on W Korea. Oh my goodness, super low. Super loud. Okay. So he's dressed like this. And he says the photo shoot, the V photo shoot took place in a castle from the 18th century in the middle of a big park with a river. So yeah, they explain a little bit of the picture. So yeah, this is an update from W Korea on Instagram. And then we have this video, which is another update. I'm sorry, but I love this hair. I know it's all crazy, and it reminds me of BTS's crazy hair photo shoot back in 2014, which was so funny, hilarious. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? But this time, I feel like I don't know, it's cute. It looks cute. The Japanese one, yes, it was a Japanese photo shoot, like early BTS, like 2014 probably, and their hair was crazy. They even did interviews like that, not just a photo shoot. So it was a mess. But I feel like they were trying to go for this, and this makes sense to me. This looks cute. Like it's messy, but it looks cute. So yeah, he's on a motorcycle, and now we have two members on motorcycles recently because Namjoon, his photo shoot, is also with a motorcycle. He has no sock on one foot. Yeah, he has. Wait, he has a sock here. What about the other one? I see one foot with a sock. No shoe. No shoe. Eating banana. This is a weird. Taeyeon eating a banana on a motorcycle, and with a motorcycle, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Also, Taeyeon shared this on Instagram. However, he deleted it. Did he post it again? Because he deleted it. There is also an W Korea interview him. Yes, I will show that in a second. So he posted all of these pictures. And then like he posted this today. And then he deleted the post. Why did he delete the post? No idea. V loves deleting. I know. V loves deleting. But yeah. Here he is with the banana. And then we have What's in BTS V's Bag. This is a video on YouTube. You can watch it. It's very interesting. And even though he says in the end, so many armies ask me for a What's in my bag video. And the reality is that I don't have a lot. It's just this. It's not that interesting. But he's like, no, but it is interesting though. Like we still want to watch. And he mentioned Rope It. He mentioned Jing's concert specifically. And he said, what did he say about Jing's concert? I'm trying to remember. That he cried during Jing's concert because he was emotional or something like that. And he also called Rope Tie Me Up. again.
진영의 묶어줘 롯빛 기억나고요. 진영의 묶어줘 롯빛 기억나고요.
So he did say rope it in English, but in Korean, instead of rope it, he keeps saying tie me up. So to him, like rope it, like the name in English is rope it, and in Korean is tie me up. And you know what? I love that. If he says it's tie me up, it's tie me up. Okay, we love it. Here we have Taste screensaver is Igor. I don't know how to say that. Remember in Spanish it was like Igor. Igor? Because according to him, they look alike. So no more battle between bear or tiger. Forget about all of that.
나기 저랑 닮아갖고.
So yeah, now Taeyeon says that this character looks like him. So everyone is not tiger, is not bear. It's this donkey. Is it a donkey? He's both, the duality. And then Taeyeon posted this song on Instagram and this video on Weavers. Are we? I can't.
하나 둘 끝난 거 아니에요? 여덟 아홉 열
I can't do this.
둘 끝난 거 아니에요?
Look at those arms. And then the way he looks, and with the earrings, I'm over. It's done. It's over for everyone. Look at the veins. Are we looking at this? Look at the veins. There. I can't. Maybe for BTS's comeback, it will be a country album and Tie Me Up will be one of their songs, and they are calling it different on purpose as a spoiler. You know what? At this point, you may be right. I'm sorry, my microphone is falling. Anyways. Oh my goodness, it's really falling. 1 second. This is Taeyeon's fault. My microphone is falling because of Taeyeon. Because I'm getting nervous over here. Like, this is Taeyeon's fault. The elevator music. J-Hope also shared this picture on Instagram stories with the song Hope by XXX Tentacion, and he has a t-shirt or a hoodie and it says I'm your hope, and the song is Hope. So he's doing his I'm your hope, you're my hope, you know. He's got you discombobulated. I don't know what that is, but I think I agree. Fluster, exactly. Their next single is Hope. Listen, I don't even know. And more about J-Hope. J-Hope becomes the first and only Asian rapper in history to have 14 songs reaching 100 million streams on Spotify. Let's make all of the songs reach at least 100 million streams on Spotify. And then this is Houston Powell he talked about J-Hope's impact on Lollapalooza. The concert drew 100,000 live attendees and 90 million online viewers, achieving the highest ticket sales in Lollapalooza's 31-year history. So people keep talking about J-Hope's impact in Lollapalooza, even though Hobbypalooza is over. Like it has been over for a long time, but it's like this Houston Powell, the general manager of Lollapalooza, he keeps like people just keep talking about J-Hope, like Hobbypalooza, because it was that amazing, show stopping, never the same. Wait, which one? The German one? He says he mentioned BTS's J-Hope at Vechusu's music camp, saying, I knew about BTS, but I didn't know about K-pop at the time. J-Hope's appearance in 2022 will lead to more K-pop appearances. I don't know if he's talk. I think he's talking about the 2022 one, because he mentioned 100,000 live attendees, and that is not in Germany. That is in Chicago, right? Yeah, he was referring to the Chicago one. So yeah, that's how after all these years, Hobbypalooza one was that amazing. I'm still stuck at Hobbypalooza Chicago, honestly. I will never move on, ever. You know what? I love Hobbypalooza in Germany, but I will have to agree with you, because mainly because of the camera work for the Chicago concert, it was very, very good. And also, I feel like J-Hope performed in Lollapalooza in Chicago as this one particular performance that is very like, it's very artistic. Like there is a storyline. There's like different. He changed his clothes and everything, his wardrobe. He's telling something like a story, and even the videos that is behind him, those are very cool, and they have like a message. And it was right after Jack in a Box. Lollapalooza in Germany was a different experience. It was also very amazing, and I love that we had like all of these amazing performances, like from the newer songs. However, J-Hope said that it was like part of his tour, you know? It was more like casual for him. Because he had the tour, he finished the tour, and then that was technically like the last concert of the tour, even though it's not technically part of the tour, but it was like an extension of it. So that's the way J-Hope saw it, and I feel like we can all tell. And also, the camera work for the Germany one was not the best, and that can ruin a lot of the experience. So it was a different dynamic, I think, a different experience. So then we have RM. Berlin was honestly a spiritual experience. It changed me biologically. You know what? I totally understand, because I still watch very regularly the new songs. So Mona Lisa and Killing It Girl specifically. I watch those performances on the Lollapalooza in Berlin concert, because those are newer songs and they were amazing there. So yes, congratulations J-Hope, and also congratulations RM. RM's Right Place Wrong Person LP receives 16,847 sales on Hanto physical album chart in its first 24 hours of release. This is just the first 24 hours, and it's just in this one platform, Hanto physical album chart. It's finally out. The LP, the vinyl record. That is what an LP is. What is this? I'm receiving something. This is insanity. Now, why will you send me this? Is this breaking news? I guess it is. I guess it is breaking news. So this is Jin. the day, like this was London day one, and probably Jin saw this and he said, you know what? Saw that shirt to the pants because this is not going to happen again. Who sent this? This is Hannah's fault. This is Hannah's fault. Like she's just sending me this, like distracting everyone, disrespectful. It is breaking news in my house. Exactly, it is. Breaking news, like come on. It deserved to be breaking news. Okay, so talking about Namjoon. Namjoon also shared these two pictures. This one song. Did I say shared? Namjoon shared these two pictures on his Instagram stories. This song and this game. I'm so sorry, I don't know anything about games, so I don't know what this is. And he also shared this on his Instagram stories at Diplo with Open for Business. So I'm guessing they are going to work with Diplo. I don't really know. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know anything about Diplo. I don't know anything about Diplo. So hopefully he's a good producer if BTS is going to work with him. Now, let's talk about the important thing here. And let me change the title. Let's talk about no G, no B. Because I fully believe from the bottom of my heart that this is a comeback spoiler. I know it. I know it. I know it. I don't know what this is about this. No, I don't know what it is about this that makes me so sure that this has something to do with the comeback. First, let's remember something. Namjoon did this for his own album. When he was about to release Right Place, Wrong Person. No clown emojis. No clown emojis. Listen, let's listen to me, okay? No clown emojis this time. I am right on this one. When Namjoon was about, before he was going to release, before he released Right Place, Wrong Person, he put right there on his Instagram description, RPWP, as a hint. And armies were like, what can this mean? It can mean this or this or this. And some armies said right place, wrong person. Some armies were right. And then the name of the album, what was the name of the album? Right place, wrong person. So those armies were right. Now he's posting no G, no B. No gain, no pain. But pain is with P, not with B. So here's some. Okay, so when I first saw this, I immediately thought, no girlfriend, no boyfriend. But I guess this doesn't make any sense. I don't know why he would write that. It would make no sense. Some armies are saying that when you Google no G, no B meaning, it tells you that it can mean no girls, no boys, especially like online. It can mean no girls, no boys. And it can also mean no guts, no glory. That is another meaning of no G, no B, according to the AI on Google. Okay, so this is just one theory. Let's look at the other ones. Another theory, this one's a little crazy. This says no G, no B in Bangtan. So no G would be Bangtan, and with no B, it would be Antan. No G, no B, Antan, according to Google, Antan means from the past, old days, last year. Are we going to get a nostalgia concept? I think this is like reading into it too much. I don't know about this Antan thing. And also, why would he write no G, no B and then not mention that you have to apply the no G, no B in Bangtan? I don't know about this one. Like, I don't know about this one, but it is a theory. So, and Antan is a thing, apparently. Here's another theory. If you go back to Namjoon's video with Jimin, when they shared each other's albums, exchange like a listening experience of the other's albums. Namjoon said in 2024, I think you can go back and forth between right and wrong. In all institutions and relationships, when we are out in the world, the concept of right and wrong can go back and forth. So Namjoon is like, he has ideas, and those ideas he's going to make it into songs. And he has this thing in his mind about right and wrong, good and bad. So this can mean no good, no bad. That's another theory because that is something that Namjoon has expressed in the past. So another theory. Okay, now let's go to the next one. I believe in this one a little bit more. Now, this is the one that I believe. I think this one is the right theory. This is the theory that I support, the theory that I believe. No G, no B can mean no pain, no reward in Korean. Basically, no gotong, no bosang, as in no pain without reward. I think this is it, guys, because it also means the first theory that we talked about, it was no guts, no glory. And it kind of goes in a similar, it's kind of a similar meaning to no pain without reward. I think we're onto something here. I think this is it. No G, no B. You can say in Korean, no goton, no bosan, so no pain without reward. And also it works in English, no guts, no glory. And let's remember that Namjoon has already done something like this with Saram and Sarang, live and love. It's just you change one letter. This works in both Korean and English, just like that song. It works in Korean, no pain without reward, and it works in English, no guts, no glory. You might be onto something. This is the one that I believe, mostly because of the Korean part, because no goton, no bosan. It makes sense. And it's basically like I also don't think it's a spoiler, just his mindset. You know what? I totally respect that. But when the album is called No Pain Without Reward, um, I'm going to be right. But also, I don't know why. Here's the other side of my mind telling me why this is not right. Why would BTS release an album about no pain without reward now, after the military service and after all of that those home hints that Namjoon and Taeyeon were given, like last week? If they were hinting home, why are they hinting? Why would Namjoon hint no pain without reward? If the theme of the album is going to be like, we're going back home, like we're not in the military anymore, we're finally free, we're home. Why? What does that have to do with no pain without reward? Like, what does that have to do? Now, maybe this is just a description that can mean like another thing, or maybe it's just Namjoon's description that means no pain without reward, but it's just for him and his personal experience. It has nothing to do with the album. Maybe he is working so hard on the album that he's thinking right now, no pain without reward. I don't know, but is that about their workouts? You know what? Maybe it is. Maybe it is about them working out. Because I don't know, because Namjoon did share right place, wrong person, as in RPWP last year when he was about to release Right Place, Wrong Person. So he has done this before. It's RM. It could be all of this. You know what? You are right. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's everything. Who knows? So, which one do you believe that is an actual hint? No G, no B, or home? Because let's remember, Namjoon shared on his Instagram stories something like "I just wanna go home" or something like that, and then Taeyeon was live on Weavers, and the thumbnail had a text that said basically the same thing. I think both. Let's do a poll because I want to know what is a comeback hint. Oops. Let's put home. Let's put no G, no B. And let's put both because some people believe that both, maybe no G, no B is another thing that we don't know that has nothing to do with no pain without reward. But maybe it has something to do with home. These are the spoiler kings. Exactly. Because people are saying, no, like this has nothing to do with anything. Something, at least one of these two things has to be like a hint or of some sort, in my personal opinion. Both. 72% of you said that both are comeback hints. I think both are comeback hints, but I do believe that no G, no B, it has to mean something else. I'm more inclined to believe that no G, no B has something to do with home, with this home thing, like going back home. Because it makes sense with the military stuff and everything, that the message makes sense. I don't know. No girlfriend, no boyfriend. That's the first thing that came to mind for some reason. But after thinking about it, I feel like it makes no sense. I feel like it has to do something, it has to be something else. I don't know. But why make an announcement that he's single? Exactly. That's why I think that is not the right, that is not correct. That's, it would be very random. That's why that was the first thing that came to mind. But then I was like, why would he say that? That makes no sense. What he usually writes on his descriptions is like other stuff, including right place, wrong person, which was an actual spoiler. So I do believe that this may be a spoiler of the album. So yeah, no, what is it? No reward without paying or something like that. In Korean, it makes sense. Okay, so 64% of you said both, 19% of you said home, and 17% of you said no G, no B. So maybe it's pretty equal. But I feel like the majority of us believe that home is some kind of hint. So let me close the poll. So yeah, this is all I have for today, guys. It can probably be something random because sometimes it is something we never expected. It can be something random. Because to me, home means something. Two members have said this basically the same phrase at the same time, almost like one after the other. So, so yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being here. This was very fun. If you have not watched Friday's stream, my sister and I did cakes, decorated BTS cakes, BTS theme cakes. It was very fun. So if you haven't watched that, please go and watch it. It was very fun. And yeah, that's why I couldn't do the updates on Friday. So I'm doing all of that today. So I will see you guys on Wednesday, same time. And then I will see you guys on Friday with my sister. So thank you so much, everyone. And I'll see you on Wednesday.